CT69 domain elements 28 May. It domain of elements. Suitable. Save. Local. Okay. Today we are going to discuss domains and elements. Now, if you look at a program, types TY user, which is of size 10 type character. Every time I have to write a program, I'll have to build this thing. So what I'll do, I'll go to, first of all, I'll just deactivate this. Okay. Deactivate this and I will create domains or elements. Okay. What are domains and elements? Let's go to SE11. Domain. Okay. I can create my own domain. Let's say ZT69 F name. Create data type. My data type will be character. Char. Character string. Names can be as long as 40 decimal places. We don't need decimal places. Value range. Okay. First name variables. 69. Okay. This is a domain name. Now domain and elements. These are two things. Okay. How do we use these? Let's see that. Okay. Save it. Local object. Activate. Okay. This is activate. Okay. Now, what I'll do, data F underscore name type and ZT69 F name that we actually created. Okay. Value was net. Okay. L underscore name type ZT69 F name. F name. Okay. This is how you actually use your domains, right? F underscore name, L underscore name, value, we are info. Okay, and check. ZT69 F name is unknown. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Oh, 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 oh. I'll have to go back. Check. Still unknown. Okay. C38. ZT69 F name. F name. Line number 9. ZT69 F name. Create. Okay, data element. Let's go with the data element. Domain is not working right now for some reason. This will now domain. Built-in type. Now, what are we doing? Basically, length will be 45, no decimal places, further characteristics. Field label 5. Hmm, hmm. Activate local object, save, activated. Okay, now we'll create same. Check, no errors. Activate. Okay, wasn't ERP company because we didn't give a space over here and a break. That's why. Activate. Direct processing. Wasn't ERP company. Okay. Now let's move to the next part. Now, what are basically data elements and domains? Basically, these are your global variables. Okay. Now, let's come to the next point, and that is database table, MAKT, display, material program one, create, Material program executable. Okay, now this table is about material description, and we have fields, client, material number, language key, material description, and material description uppercase. And over here, we have some fields which are key fields and initialize. Initialize means that these fields have initial values all the time. These cannot be zero. These cannot be empty. So material number cannot be empty. Spras, which is language, which cannot be empty. And client. Client is your server. Okay. Server cannot be empty. So data type, vMacText, type MacText. MacText is what? MacText is material description. So we are creating a field for MacText. Parameters, material number type C, P parameters type Matner. Okay, now what is Matner? Matner is material number. Okay. Select single MacText. MacText is description from MAKT into vMacText, which means load material description into vMacText, which is this. We have defined where Matner is material number in MAKT equals parameter of Matner. Okay. Select single MacText from MAKT into vMacText where Matner equals vMatner. Write vMacText. Now, let's first deactivate this. Check. Activate. Direct processing. Okay. Now, over here, we have this field and this field. If I press F1 over here, no documentation. But if I press F1 over here, I get complete description. Okay. Technical information. In technical information, I have the program name, table name, data element, okay, MacText, and it actually brings me everything because thing is my syntax chassis execute. Okay, it's not executing right now for some reason, but thing is this was basically a standalone parameter for material number, but this was basically a copy or taking impression or influence from Matner, which is a real field in the table of MAKT. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, now let's deactivate this one. Activate. Direct processing. Chassis. Execute. 16-wheel drive truck. Okay. Now, what was the difference? Difference is that over here, pmatno, which is a standalone parameter, why it does not point to any field. That's why it was not bringing anything. But over here, it is bringing from the table MAKT. So that's why it was writing the details. I hope that is clear. Okay. Now, data vMacText type MacText parameters pmatner type matner write vMacText. right? V matrix. Okay, this is simple. Activate. Okay, was already declared. Okay, 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 okay. This is execute. Okay, because we were not using select statements. That's why. You see, select statements are this important. Okay, now parameters p matter, type matter. Initialization is a keyword. P matter will have a value of 32. Start of selection. Okay, start of selection, and then activate. Instead of p matter is a 32, right? P underscore matrix. Okay, activate. Now, what is start of selection? This is basically your coding block. We'll study this in detail in the next lectures, advanced lectures. The matrix is unknown. V underscore matrix. Oh, okay, 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 okay. The matrix, direct processing. Okay, because we are not using the select statements, that's why start of selection is there. Activated direct processing. 32 is there now. Why? Because we changed the order of the code. Initialization is basically it initializes, means it loads. As I told you, initial was a check that it is where the field cannot be empty, right? That was initialization. So we are explicitly giving an order to the program that initialization will mean that p matna will have some amount over here or um, some narration or text over here. For example, cannot be left empty. That is initialization. Okay, cannot be left empty. Okay, okay. Now, next part of the program is parameters. P matna is type matna. Select matrix from MAGT to V matrix where matna is equal to P matna. Okay, data dictionary. Okay, data dictionary table MAGT data browser. Okay, select MAGTX from MAGT into V matrix where matna is equal to P matna, and this fetches a single record or eliminates single to include all records. Okay. Now, select matrix from MAGT. Matrix is description From MATN to VMATNER, MATNER is equal to PMATNER. So it will give the description. It will select now end select. Now select and end select. This is the block over here. This is the coding block. In between select and end select, we can include our code, right? P underscore mac text. Okay. Mac text. Edit must be closed by end select is there. Select. Okay. This select. Okay. And select. So we are actually using to select right now, and let's see what conflict it can give a rise to. PMATNER. Chassis. Execute. 16-wheel drive truck. So it is not actually conflicting with each other, but select MACTEX and select MACTEX. Where MATNER, VMATNER, okay, is the same. MACTEX from MAKT, when we are writing single, that doesn't require end select. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 16-wheel drive truck. And if I deactivate this and deactivate this, okay, test one finished goods. The code is working fine. I hope you're getting the point. Select MAKTX from MAKT to VMATNER, where MATNER is equal to PMATNER SPRAS language. Write PMATNER and VMATNER and select, activate. PMATNER is unknown. PMATNER. SPRAS. Right. SPRAS. Direct processing. Okay, English, because this is SPRAS is language. Execute. It brings the PMATNER and the MACTEX, which is description. Okay. So that's all for today.
Right.
And I'll add some more. Just a second. Right at position 5 material number and description at 25. MACTEX from MAKT to VMACTEX MATNER and SPRAS. Okay, right at 5 and 25 MACTEX and select. Select without single will have to be end select. This is a block. So in the block, we are writing material description and number. Activate. Direct processing. English. Execute. Material number, material description. Okay, that's how you actually build your programs. So I will copy this program into your group. Just practice it from there.